All right, welcome back to the Measure of Sound. What's up, Zach?
Hey,
Hey, it's the same thing every time. Hey, what's up, Zach? Hey.
hey.
We're gonna dive back into the list of years in hip hop music that we've been going over. We started kind of wonky. We started in '91,
hmm
went back to '90. We're gonna jump to '92 and go in order from there. Starting in January of 1992. Let's start with the first one on this list, South Central Cartel with the album South Central Madness.
It's a good name.
Yeah.
South Central Cartel.
Where do you think they're from?
South Central?
Yeah, probably,
Cool.
probably.
The
Yeah,
question is, are they African American or are they Latino? Hispanic?
we'll have to do some research and find out. For sure, can't go there. Probably would get fucked up pretty quick. This one just coming out the day before my birthday, actually.
Hmm.
Brothers of the Black Market,
hmm
Rough Life.
It is a rough life.
There's no link to this album, so
Okay, okay.
interest. Never heard of them. Never heard of them.
Nope.
People, let us know what you guys think. Shout out Brothers of the Black Market. It's UV and then DA. So
Of.
brothers. It's funny that they spelled brothers right, and then it's of the UVDA.
That's interesting.
You think it would have been like brothers, like AS,
Yeah.
right?
Floater Brothers.
Whatever.
Float your boat.
Yeah, whatever floats your boat. Go check them out. Let us know what you guys think. Sir Mix-a-Lot drops Mac Daddy in February
The
of
great Sir
'92.
Mix-a-Lot. That's a great name too, Sir Mix-a-Lot.
Yeah, pretty legendary,
I think
right?
so.
Yeah.
Wasn't he out of Seattle?
Is it fucking Seattle? What
Is
the
he?
fuck?
I
That'd
think
be
so.
wild. It doesn't seem like he would be Seattle based. So it's definitely
We should look it up.
it
Here,
definitely
I'm looking it up
has.
right now. We'll just continue.
Well, I can just click on it. You dumbass.
Click on it.
Anthony L. Ray, born in Auburn, Washington. Origin, Seattle, Washington.
There you go.
Shut up.
Your boy
Shout
knows.
out.
Your boy knows some
Shout
stuff.
out Washington.
Your boy knows some stuff.
All right, all right. Shout out Sir Mix-a-Lot. Then we got True Culture dropping Rude Boys Come to Play.
Rude boys do
Big
come
fact.
to play.
Hey, when boys is rude,
They come to play.
boys is playing, dog. Okay?
And throwing rocks at houses.
Hey, some of these artists are probably never going to hear this, but if they do, they're going to be like, fuck these dudes. Pieces of shit. We're not hating on anybody here.
Not
We're
one
just
bit.
being idiots.
Except for Kid Rock. Fuck Kid Rock.
Yeah, yep. Hey, Kid Rock, go ahead and go drink some of that Bud Light, shove that can down your throat, and then just go float in your pond until you're dead.
Great side note. Kid Rock used to rap about selling drugs.
Right.
Right?
That's
that's
fine.
okay to
Yeah.
infect your community with toxic chemicals,
Yeah.
right?
Well, not his community,
No, I know, yeah, exactly. Not his community.
because he lived in the suburbs.
That's what I heard. Yeah.
With his dumb, stupid, tall
Yeah.
hair. Dog, I would knock that dude out with my left hand, bro.
Pick a lane, dude. Kid Rock, you did so many like shapeshifting. I don't know what the fuck you are.
I shouldn't say I would assault somebody. That's pretty childish. But, you know, just that I'm not about fucking dumb shit like that, and he's doing dumb shit, dog.
Big
That is-
outrage.
Yeah, bro, go fuck yourself with your Trump hat. Like, he gives a fuck. Dog, these people, they're the worst type of human
We'll go
beings.
into a
fuck
whole
these people.
episode because I can go on about that forever.
February 11th, Lord Finesse drops Return of the Funky Man.
Lord Finesse, great name. Return of the Funky Man.
Lord Finesse is pretty fucking fire, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm looking at him right now. He's from the Bronx.
Mm-hmm.
He looks like he looks like Raekwon.
He 100% looks like Raekwon. We're sure it's not Raekwon?
He's copying himself or his style. But shout out Lord Finesse.
Lord Finesse.
The Bronx. Then we got Luke. I got shit on my mind. Is that Uncle Luke?
Uncle Luke?
It is Uncle
It
motherfucking
is.
Luke. Absolutely legendary as well.
Mm-hmm.
The originators of some of the, I guess, like the very censored, sexualized.
Yeah, we've talked about this.
Hip hop tracks.
Hardcore.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a martyr at
This
one
was
point.
Miami, right?
Yeah.
Of course.
Makes sense.
We gotta go to Miami.
Oh yeah. We might be too old now.
Online.
I can.
So yeah, Uncle Luke dropping. I got shit on my mind. Looks like wasn't going by Uncle Luke yet. He was just Luke. Luke Skywalker. Um, we have Natas dropping Life After Death.
Interesting.
Who's Natas? Nation Ahead of Time and Space.
It's kind of. I want to know what they rap it about. We got some like conspiracy theories, aliens, the Anunnaki. What is it?
You guys, okay, we're going down on. We're not go. Okay,
We're going.
pause.
What?
Hold up.
Pause, bro.
We're gonna stay way up here, and we're gonna go in on this. Natas, Nation Ahead of Time and Space. Originally N-word Ahead of Time and Space.
Oh,
Also Satan backwards.
fascinating.
An American hip hop group from Detroit, Michigan. Best known as representatives of horrorcore.
Horrorcore?
Horrorcore.
What
like
is?
hardcore but horror.
Oh,
So
interesting.
like murder rap, like horror
Is
rap,
it
I
really?
guess.
Huh, interesting.
Like stab you with a knife and stuff. 2009 released the mixtape The Vatican. Currently, original members Esham and Mastermind are recording a reunion album according to Mastermind's official Facebook account. Interesting.
Now I want to hear what they're rapping about.
Definitely kind of want to look into these guys a little bit. Oh, on December 20th, 2004, Natas member TNT was killed in a car accident.
Damn.
With the death of TNT, Natas broke up. Esham said that his interview with Fago Lovers for his 16th album, Scribble, there won't be another Natas album. So, conflicting reports here. Shout out to Esham, RIP to TNT,
Yes, of course.
ASAP. ASAP?
AA Ron.
BRB, but ASAP? RIP to TNT.
Wow, that's a lot of.
You know what I'm saying? LOLs.
Raffle.
RIP though, for real. That's
No,
I'm trying to-
I'm not saying Raffle like it's dead. I was just trying to get it on the
yeah.
acronyms.
Well, that sucks. Okay. Natas, aka Satan, aka something about people.
AKA rest in peace, Satan. What?
AKA moving on. Boogie Down Productions, Sex and Violence, dude. So Boogie Down Productions, a hip hop group composed of KRS-One,
Mhm.
D-Nice, DJ Scott LaRock, Fire, absolute legends of the game.
Mhm.
Dropping more heat for that ass. People probably hate us. I don't know why we're talking like that. Sex and Violence they dropped, which is pretty
Hardcore for them.
for that time, I guess.
Yeah. Sex and violence.
And the cover is pretty wild because it depicts like political figures with like stripper and like drugs and like debauchery
Not
going
wrong.
on and stuff
Not
like
wrong.
that. So
Not wrong.
shout out KRS-One, shout out fucking DJ Scott Rock, shout out motherfucking who else? D-Nice? D-Nice. February 25th, Foo Schnickens drops FU, don't take it personal. What the fuck?
Boo Schnickens?
FU Schnickens?
Fuck
American hip hop trio out of Brooklyn. So we have the members Roderick Roachford, aka Chip Foo.
Chip Foo?
Yeah. We have Joseph A. Jones, aka Mock Foo. And we have Lennox Maturine, aka Pak Fu. So Chip Fu, Mock Fu, Pak Fu.
What in the fuck?
We really could spend hours listening. I really want to hear their music.
Is it not FU? Is it Foo? Don't take it personal. Is it Foo? Don't take it personal.
F.U.
Yeah, Foo. Foo. Don't take it personal.
Foo don't or F.U.
Yeah,
F.U.
Fuck you. Don't take it personal.
What? Nervous. Wait, what's the singles from this album? Ring the Alarm, La Schmoove, and True Fushnik.
I don't know what you said.
I'm not kidding.
A schmoo. Ring the Alarm was the most normal one.
These dudes are fire, bro. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Shout out FU or Schnickens.
Oh,
Original flavor drops This Is How It Is. Group out of where the fuck are these guys from? I have no idea. Consisted of Ski and Suave Lover. Suave Lover was replaced by T Strong and DJ Chubby Chub. Shout out
Great name.
original flavor. We got Gangsta NIP. The South Park Psycho.
Huh.
What
They
the
added
fuck?
South Park?
I have no idea. Let's find out. Oh shit! All right, that's it for the episode today. My phone. No, I'm just kidding. Gangsta NIP. I'm pretty sure that probably. Oh, pronounced Gangsta Nip. Gangsta Nip, rapper from South Park, Houston, Texas.
Gangsta Nip?
Member of the South Park Coalition, co-founded in 1987 with rapper K Rhino. Damn, son.
They were really
Okay.
doing it back in the day.
Nah, blah blah blah. Also, oh, he also wrote the Ghetto Boys hit "Chucky."
Huh, interesting.
Also a member of the part of the Nation of Islam.
For future reference.
So,
Do what you will with that information.
shalom. You know what I mean?
Uh,
Is that correct?
I don't think that's
I
correct.
think that's the Jewish way of saying goodbye.
I think it's
Thank
hello, right?
Hello and goodbye.
Shalom.
Like aloha? What am I thinking of?
You're thinking of Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum. Yes.
Alaikum salam.
Alaikum salam. That's what it is, right? That's
Assalamu alaikum.
that's
Yeah,
a
I believe it's
greeting
like a
and
greeting.
or go with God.
Yeah, yeah, and God be with you.
God be
something
with-
like that.
okay.
Yeah. There you go.
That's dope, dude. We just say, "All right, dude, peace." Like fucking go with the Lord and Savior, my friend. And you're like, dude, fucking thank you.
Right.
You as well, my friend. You as well.
Well, that's what like goodbye is, right? God be with you.
God be with you.
Goodbye.
God be with you. Anyways, the Disposable Heroes of Hypocrisy drop. Hypocrisy is the greatest luxury.
Okay.
What the fuck? So, Bay Area, San Francisco, United States.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Bay Area cats. No shit. Michael Franti, Rano C. God. Read those. I can't see right now.
Bay Area. Michael Franti, Rono Sai, I think it might be, Charlie Hunter, and Simone White.
Okay. So those are the past members. And yeah, Asian cat, black
It is,
dude?
yeah. Rono Sai, yeah.
Never heard of these guys. Definitely gonna peep this.
Huh.
Interesting.
Very.
We're Bay Area cats. We're gonna definitely do a deep dive on this one at some point. Find out who these people are.
That's
I
really
love finding these
interesting.
new artists doing this.
First
man.
live performance of the Kennel Club in '91.
It's funny that they're listed
Associated
on
with
here.
contemporary bands including House of Pain, Pop Will Eat Itself. They were also somewhat reminiscent of Gil Scott Heron due to the half-spoken vocal styles of Franti and the upfront political message in the music. Opening or Disposable Heroes play mini concerts, sometimes opening the bill for more well-known acts such as U2, Rage Against the Machine, Nirvana, Arrested Development.
Huh.
Yeah, interesting.
Fucking sick, dude. Shout out. Shout out.
Is he the first Asian rapper?
That's fucked up,
Should
dude.
we? No.
Hear me out. Hear me out.
Can we give love to this kid?
No. It looks like he did drums. He did as a programmer. He did the drums,
producer?
percussion, programming, producing. Wait, what? I can't say that word. Yeah, I don't know if that's like a
Disposable Heroes, right?
bad word to say.
I'm gonna have to look it up. We'll look it up and then we'll catch up on what they're about.
Moving on. The A Team. A hero ain't nothing but a sandwich.
That's hilarious.
What in the fuck, dude?
That is
Like, a hero is a sandwich?
A hero is a sandwich.
But what in the fuck? Nothing to click on there either. The A Team. Shout out.
Hysterical.
The youngsters dropped something for the youngsters.
The gangsters?
The youngsters.
Oh, the youngsters
dropped
something
for
the,
the
1,
youngsters.
2, 3, 4.
The number 4. Okay. Hard Knocks drops School of Hard Knocks.
Okay. Makes
Fits, makes sense. Ultramagnetic MCs drop Funk Your Head Up.
Funk your head
I'm
up.
gonna funk your head up, bitch.
A lot of
Now, they
people
weren't
used.
cussing like that back
Maybe,
then.
who knows? It was all hardcore gangster rap.
I'm gonna funk your head up. I'm gonna beat your dad up. I'm gonna fuck your mom up. I'm gonna vote for Obama.
That was a good leeway.
Yeah, because why the fuck wouldn't you?
Yeah.
You know, we'll vote for another white old piece of shit. um, who we got? Crusaders for Real Hip Hop dropped Deja Vu. It's 82.
Deja Vu, it's 82.
This is all on your motherfucking birthday, too. This is March 17th.
Okay.
And then Sister Soldier on March 17th drops 360 Degrees of Power.
It's a big range.
Power Geyser. Sick. Arrested Development comes in, drops 3 years, 5 months, and 2 days in the life of Abu Dhabi. Nah, it doesn't say anything. Yeah, it doesn't say anything after that. Chia Lee, the fabulous Chia Lee.
Oh, who that is?
Chia Lee Griffith. This article has multiple issues. Okay, let's not read that one. Blah 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 blah. Divine Styler drops Spiral Walls containing Autumns of Light.
Huh.
Divine Styler also has some of these biographies on here are not complete and need more information. Not a lot of information. Out of Brooklyn. What else do we have? Chris Cross drops Totally Crossed Out on March 31st with massive hits on there. God, I wonder how much these motherfuckers made, dude.
Probably not a lot.
Right? Oh, yeah, one of them died of an overdose. That's right.
One of them did?
Yeah.
I never knew that.
May 1st, 2013. Fucking 10 years ago, dude.
Oh, what's up? R.I.P.
R.I.P. to Chris Kelly of Chris Cross. Mac Daddy.
Thank you. Yeah.
So Mac Daddy passed away. Daddy Mac is still with us. I think that they're probably have one of the biggest hits off that album of the year with Jump.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
It was everywhere. And because they were kids, it was radio friendly. So everyone was probably slapping it.
Yeah.
It's a huge range of audience.
Another big album dropped that year was the album for Deep Cover.
Mm-hmm.
The soundtrack for it. So a bunch of artists on that. Of course, the single Deep Cover by Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg. Then we got... Don't do that. College Boys drop Radio Fusion Radio. Never heard of them. Composed of Rom, Squeak, B Selector, and DJ Q out of LA. Moving on, we have Das Effects. Dead Serious. Bro, can I tell you, like, this is just one of those bands, this is one of those groups that I just saw early on, younger, and just kind of, like, has stuck in my head ever since. I have one of their, like, music videos just stuck in my head. Whenever I hear their name, it's like this image that I picture.
I feel like the style that they presented, a lot of people try to piggyback on that, too. That high energy rap. Yeah,
they very much have, like, a Tribe Called Quest kind of feel to them. Yeah, you know what I mean? So, yeah. Out of Virginia. Petersburg, Virginia.
That I do not know.
MC's Dre, known as Crazy Dre's, and then Scoob, known as Books, and Boogie Bang. The two members of Das Effects. Oh, they name themselves DOS, standing for Dre and Scoob, and Effects meaning effects. Interesting. I love this. I love fucking going through all this shit and finding out about all this. Poison Clan drops Poisonous Mentality. What the fuck? Southern hip hop group signed to Luke Records. Okay. JT Money, Debonair, Drugs, Uzi, Madball, and Big Ram. They're running deep.
Clearly.
Lots of not a lot of chorus, a lot of fucking 16s on this
Yeah.
motherfucker.
Back to back to back to back.
So how do we get an 8 this one? It's like the song's over, dude. You're rapping to nothing. What else we got? The Future Sound dropped the whole shebang, Volume 1.
The whole
Whole shebang. That's one of my favorites so far. Red Hot Lover Tone drops Red Hot Lover Tone.
Some of these names are just.
I think that might be a mistype because it says Lover twice. April 9th, we have a drop from Esham, Judgment Day, who's from that horrorcore group that
Detroit.
we were talking about. Who was that?
Not Satan, but it was.
Oh, Natus.
Natus, yeah.
Natus. So Esham drops something. April 14th, Spice One drops Spice One.
Great Spice One. Great name, too.
Right? Born in Texas.
But out of
Oakland. Okay.
Spice One.
Interesting. Began releasing his. It says from Hayward.
Okay.
Huh. But said he's gained popularity in 1992, pioneer of the Oakland, San Francisco Bay Area hip hop scene. Shout out. What else? X-Rated drops Psychoactive. We're getting into some fire ass fucking throwback Bay Area and Northern California rappers. Yeah. Okay. Shout out X-Rated. I mean, dude.
Controversial.
Yeah, but hear me out. Yeah. Because just not as the person, but as the music from the times that we grew up with. You know what I mean? Because these are the nostalgic songs that we still have on some of our playlists.
Yeah.
People still listen to R. Kelly. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
I'm not condoning any of that, but this is just the side of it that we see as music fans, not of the actual person. But based out of Sacramento, California, coming on the scene right there. I think that might be his first major release, Psychoactive.
Has to be.
What exactly did he sentenced to 31 years in prison on murder charges? Mm-hmm. So he dropped that album, and it was submitted as evidence by the prosecutors.
Huh.
And then continued to record rap songs in prison until being released on parole 26 years into his sentence. Did 26 years, dude. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So he did his time. Totally Insane drops direct from the Backstreet.
Okay.
Whatever the fuck that is. Might be dope. We don't know. Check him out. Pooh Man drops Funky as I Wanna Be. Dude's just shitting everywhere. I'm the Pooh Man, and I poo as much as I can. What are these songs that I'm making?
Funky as he wants to be, so.
Bitch, I'm gonna get funky as I wanna be.
People were using funk for everything.
Yeah.
It seems a little played
I'm
out.
gonna funk you up.
Yeah.
That smells funky.
Mm-hmm.
Get the funk, like the soul, the funk in you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna dunk spunk into your funky monk.
Fucking disgusting.
No, that's for another. I'm sorry. That's for another podcast.
Spunking my funk.
Beastie Boys dropping Check Your Head.
Beastie Boys are fucking trash.
Trash.
No,
overrated bullshit. No.
No, I mean, it's hard to, right? I mean, coming from the 80s and how well.
Different age, different style.
Yeah, I mean, they have some classics and.
Sabotage.
Yeah.
Intergalactic.
Yeah, that's way later, but that's a fire-ass song.
They're pretty dope.
Yeah, I mean, I think you have to give them their flowers for the time of what they were able to achieve.
They built a massive fan base, and you know, obviously rapping and lyricism evolved from there and became much more complex. And I would call it better. You know what I mean? It's just a different time and how it kind of evolved. You know what I mean?
I think Brass Monkey's my favorite.
Brass Monkey.
Song by them.
I fucking can't stand it because it was like the one ringtone on the phone that I used to have, the flip phone I had. I fucking hated it. Kid Frost drops East Side Story.
No, Kid Frost.
Master P drops Mama's Bad Boy.
Okay.
Woo!
Was he in Oakland at this time? I imagine he might have
This
been.
is 92, so I'm going to say
Richmond?
probably.
Master P made himself into a mogul, man. It's pretty
Yeah,
impressive.
he has a very long page on here. That's dope.
In Little Romeo.
What do we got? We got Dougie Fresh dropping "Doing What I Gotta Do."
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Kid Sensation drops "The Power of Rhyme."
Mm-hmm.
Pet House Players Click drops "Paid the Cost
Mm-hmm.
of the Valley." UGK drops "The Southern Way." That's fucking major. That's
Okay.
major right there.
Yeah, we could pause there for a second because UGK Underground King, first of all, is a great name.
Pimp C for some reason is I'm not going to hold him as like say he's in my top 10 most talented
I
or
get it.
top 5, but for some reason Pimp C is in like a top like 5 or 10 list.
Delivery,
It is.
Pimp C, and he's just
It's his cadence. It's
so
just
goddamn
fucking
good. And Bun B, both of them actually were phenomenal together. See, that's what I almost see. Like both these artists could survive on their own, but because they have these kind of not such essentially polar opposite styles, they just melded well together. And they were so goddamn good.
they're
They're
pivotal.
so good.
They're pivotal in that music scene.
Pimp C could spin it up, and then Bun B could slow you down, and they could hop on songs together, and or other.
Are they the southern version of Fat Joe and
Big Pun.
and Big Pun?
Yeah, that probably makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, that's probably absolutely identical.
And then one of them, both of them, either side passed away. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What's happening
Although
here?
Big Pun's was absolutely avoidable. Rest in peace to Big Pun.
Yeah.
Also an amazing lyricist. I don't think he ever gets his flowers for being an amazing rapper.
Yeah, Big Pun's definitely on my lyrical side of top 5, top 10.
He's really
Dude's
good.
a monster.
He's really good.
But
yeah, UGK.
UGK, that duo absolutely hit it massive with the talent that they had and what they did, but they were also featured on Big Pimpin' with Jay-Z, which is still
to this day
absolutely
wonderful instrumental
banger of a fucking song. Okay,
sipping on some syrup,
and then featured on sipping on some syrup.
And both of them come so hard. Everyone came. First of all, everyone fucking spit so hard on that.
Two very pivotal songs at that time that got massive play, and not even their song, just featured on. So they got fucking some really great opportunities with those two songs.
One of my favorite Pimp C lines is keep the dope fiends higher than the Goodyear blimp. We eat so many shrimp. I got iodine poisoning. Oh shit. That whole verse is just amazing. Amazing.
All right.
Shout out to Texas.
Moving on, we have what do we got? Gangstar drops Daily Operation.
Mm-hmm. We've talked about this before.
I can't even begin to get into how pivotal Gangstar is. DJ Premier, probably the best to do it
ever.
Guru is and was just immaculate. The dude was like, it's like, well, you know how you sometimes watch or hear about like these old time legends that are like bigger than life. You know what I mean? Like that's just the presence that he would rap with. Dude could whisper a verse that would just destroy anything that you could do. You know what I mean? His monotone fucking style was just
unique and worked. And then you have the backing of what is going to be the greatest producer of all time. It's such a funny thing how life works, where two people come together and everything you've created is now a standard. Absolutely. It'll be listened to for generations as the pantheon of hip hop music. So we lost Guru too soon, of course. But what a special thing to have DJ Premier as long as we have.
Yeah. Shout out fucking Gangstar.
Yeah, forever.
The Click drops Down and Dirty. out of Vallejo. This has a lot of Bay Area fucking music popping up, and this is what people mistake. They really don't. They think, oh, it's California, and I get that LA is a massive, massive music scene,
Of
but
course.
people are mistaken about what really truly came out of the Bay Area music wise, and we're not even really touching on even mainstream artists yet. You know what I mean? But these guys were independent and still having some of the biggest hip hop album drops in the country. You know what I mean?
You know, this is what I love about Bay Area music. It carved its own way. It's something we can call our own. It's something we grew up on and were a part of, and was trend-setting enough where people probably hated on it a little bit. Oh, you know, what is it? But in the same context, it's like, I bet people are like, wow, man, when you come to the Bay Area, it's just something special.
Unless you have some preconceived notions,
Yeah.
if you can just experience it, it's cool, man.
Yeah, it's cool to see and be a part of this little corner of the world
Yeah, all of Northern California is fucking just
and what it's
cool,
created.
man.
Yeah,
Everything you can get to, there's so much to do. If you can keep politics out of it and you just live your life as a
Yeah.
real human being,
It's a blend of cultures and society. Probably works in one of the best formats in the country.
Yeah.
Right, you don't have a lot of dividing lines by race or by culture, and everything seems to. I think everyone fucks with each other better than most places in the entire country.
I think that's with any major city, though. You go to any major city,
yeah.
you're going to find a lot of diversity.
Yeah,
you know what
that's
I mean?
fair. That's fair.
MC Breed drops 20 below. Basshead drops Play with Toys.
Basehead.
Play with Toys. Father MC drops Be My Daughter, You Bitch. No, I'm just kidding.
I was about to say what? What?
Father MC drops Close to You.
Could you imagine?
I wish. X-Clan drops Exodus.
Mm-hmm.
Prince Johnny C drops It's Been a Long Rhyme Coming.
Been a long rhyme coming.
Is that a racist play on the Asian because they can't? Are they is he being
no
inappropriate?
He's talking about rhymes.
He fucking better be.
He's so stupid.
Prince Johnny C, you're gonna see this fist into your skull. Raheem drops The Invincible. Seagram drops The Dark Roads. Chill, dude. Mellow Man Ace drops The Brother with Two Tongues. Moving on. Okay, bud. K Solo Time's Up. Drops Time's Up. Sorry.
Okay.
I couldn't move past that last one fast enough. Pete Rock and CL Smooth drop Mecca and the Soul Brother.
Again, here's another duo.
I'm not even going to say it. If you have to ask, you'll never fucking know, dude. Pete Rock and CL Smooth, Mecca and the Soul Brother. Do yourself a favor. Finish listening to this and then go listen to that.
The whole catalog's good.
What do we got? Tongue Twister drops Running Off at the Mouth.
That makes sense because he is tongue twisting.
He twisting those tongues, dude. T-U-N-G. Can't spell too well. But he'll twist you. Busy Bee Starsky drops Thank God for Busy Bee. That's a fire-ass album name.
Thank God.
Thank God for Busy Bee. Yeah. That's also like a very 80s style sounding.
It is, yeah, Busy Bee.
Yeah. Eric B. and Rakim drop Don't Sweat the Technique. Don't Sweat the Technique.
Great song. Also a great album. And then we're talking about, again, Two Legends.
Have you seen him... have you seen the old videos and stuff that they did for their music videos and stuff like that? Yeah. It's such a like a time capsule.
It is.
You know what I mean?
It feels like a pinnacle 90s.
It really does.
90s.
In Too Deep drops Back to the Hotel.
Isn't that dude from Vallejo too?
Is that? Yeah. Yes, Vallejo.
Yeah.
JT Trujillo.
Shout out to the itty bitty city by the water.
Just pumping out talent. Just pumping out talent.
VALLEJO.
You know who else was born in
Vallejo? Kurt Angle.
We were. Dude, if Kurt Angle was that would be...
Was it Jeff Gordon born
Benny Blanco.
in Vallejo?
He doesn't say that.
Yeah, because I looked up his Wikipedia. It's like Martinez. It's like, you piece of shit.
East Bay. What do we got? Oh, we went way back. Where is this? Tongue Twisted Into Deep. Yo-Yo drops Black Pearl.
We talked about Yo-Yo.
MC Ren drops Kiss My Black Ass
Mm-hmm.
with all Z's instead of S's. Too Short, Shorty the Pimp.
Shorty
Coming
the
out.
Man, I love Too Short.
Shout out fucking Too Short.
What's his favorite word?
Legend. Bitch! Why they gotta say it like short? Why they gotta fucking play on my court?
Play on my court. Blow the whistle.
I need to drink a quart
Can't whistle.
of almond milk.
Blow the whistle.
Fresh Kid Ice drops The Chinaman.
Is it?
I think it's probably talking about cocaine. Nope. Hold up.
Is he a
Fresh Kid Ice, co-founder of the rap group Two Live Crew.
Okay.
What? I had no idea. Spent his early childhood in Trinidad and Tobago.
Makes sense.
What? He was in the United States Air Force.
Oh, shit.
What the fuck? This dude lived. Birth name Christopher Wong Won. Dude's a fucking absolute stud.
Is he full Asian, or is he like he's a half? He's half.
Oh, he died.
Oh shit! Rest in peace.
2017, 53 RP. Fuck, man.
Yeah, we can go.
He was the first
anytime.
prominent Asian American rapper, releasing his first solo album, The Chinaman, in 1992.
One thing is, I feel like this should be more talked about and given credit for. You know, I think it's pretty important. And it's trailblazing and trend setting.
That type of being a Chinese Asian American, or being an American of Chinese descent,
Sure.
and seeing that is what it's exactly why every movie and all these movies are including and changing up characters' races and stuff. They're trying to include everybody because you didn't get to grow up and see yourself as that mermaid swimming around or something like that. Correct. You know what I mean?
Representation matters.
It really does. So that's fucking dope. Shout out, hopefully, dude. Hopefully, he inspired a bunch of Asian kids to start rapping.
Jin.
Asian rapper. That's an Asian rapper.
Shout out to Jin.
Didn't you tell me recently he's dead and he's not?
It's fine, man.
You idiot. Hey, Jin is fine. Shout out Jin.
Hey, man.
What an absolute legend for that.
Came
run.
on Freestyle Friday. Yeah, his run was dope. Going and being a part of the Rough Riders was cool. He did some acting. I think he. I don't know what he's doing nowadays though.
Praise probably just like
set. He's chilling.
Yeah, you probably. Once those guys stop, they're so talented. They stop. Like if you stop hearing them making music and stuff, they're probably doing like producing and stuff like that. You imagine?
Yeah.
I mean, hell, you could build a studio and just rent it out and make money off doing that, bro. Just charge for it. So, next up we have DJ Quick dropping Way Too Funky.
Oh, man.
Way Too Funky.
Again, I think carved out again an iconic West Coast sound. When we talked about Bay Area sounds, that sort of thing. Also, another person who had such a unique style, presentation, delivery, and production side. And it might just be simple, you know, because remember when the Neptunes had, they just had that Neptune sound, and then with Quick it was that high key,
very
whatever
West
the hell
Coast.
it is,
very.
So he's just a footprint. So it's just or fingerprint might even be a better word for it, but again, we talked about this I think a while back that Quick should definitely deserve his flowers in West Coast music.
Yeah, one of the goats for sure. House of Pain drops House of Pain in July.
Yeah.
EPMD, Business Never Personal. We saw them live.
Which was cool.
2007. People on the Stairs opened up for them at the Fillmore.
That was cool.
That was first concert I've ever been to. One of the best I've ever been to. People on the Stairs absolutely rocked it. Sway was there doing an interview on camera and shit. Dope ass night.
It was great.
We were smoking that hash joints that we had in those clear wraps. Oh, it was fucking
it's a cloud of smoke in there.
Great time, man. Shout out EPMD. Then we got UGK dropping Band.
Yeah, they did double album that year.
They did The Southern Way and then they did Band.
Nice.
Brand New Heavies did Heavy Rhyme Experience Volume 1. The Poetess.
Those are in the United States.
Simply Poetry. Simply go fuck yourself. But, no, I'm just kidding. Prince Marky D drops Free. I'm always put a weird voice inflection when I read their album. Double X Posse drops Put Your Boots On.
Put your boots on.
MC Search drops Return of the Product.
MC Search, yep.
MC Search.
Mhm.
Chub Rock drops I Gotta Get Mine, yo.
Chub Rock.
I Gotta Get Mine, yo. Big Mellow drops Bonehard Zagging. Bonehard Zagging.
The hell's Bonehard Zagging?
Big Mellow Outlet. Bushwick Bill drops Little Big Man. Independent album there, or solo album. Willie D drops I'm Going Out Like a Soldier.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. This is, yeah, okay. JT the Bigga Figga drops Don't Stop Till We Major.
Yep.
I think everybody is probably familiar with his story around here.
What?
That he was attacked by dolphins and raped by dolphins.
Is that true?
No,
You're
no,
lying.
no,
What the hell?
Didn't something go down with him? Or who am I thinking of somebody else?
I can't recall. Are you thinking about Messy Marv?
No, I'm thinking of somebody else. Anyways, JT the Bigga Figga drops if you don't take a person off like that one. What was it? It keeps losing my spot. Don't Stop Till We Major.
That's a great name.
He's also known as Fig Panamera.
Fig Panamera? That's kind of dope.
Fig Panamera.
That's actually kind of fire.
Shout out Fillmore, San Francisco. What do we got? Oh, we're getting to the end here. We got Funky Aztecs dropping Chicano Blues.
Okay. Funky Aztecs. There's funk again. 92 was the year of funk, huh?
It was, apparently. Public Enemy drops Greatest Misses. Greatest Misses.
Sounds like an album of just terrible songs.
RBL Posse, a lesson to be learned. Shout out RBL Posse. Delench Mob, Gorillas in the Mist.
Okay.
This is, dude, these last from September 10th through September 22nd, or just the end of that month. Straight fire. RBL Posse, Delench Mob, Redman, What? The album. Diamond D, Stunts, Blunts, and Hip Hop. Showbiz and AG, Runaway Slave. Compton's Most Wanted, Music to Drive By.
Oh my god.
Lighter Shade of Brown, Hip Hop Logos. And then Little Sean, The Voice in the Mirror. Little Sean! What's that, Tomago? You like him, huh? That's your favorite.
Little Sean, that's your favorite.
Common Sense drops Can I Borrow $1?
I've heard that before.
Insane Clown Posse, Carnival of Carnage.
Is this their first?
I wish it was their last.
Oh man, the stories we have about juggalos.
You guys just need to please just stop. You guys, please just delete everything you've ever done. Grand Poobah drops Reel to Reel.
Mm-hmm.
Paperboy drops The 9 Yards.
There was an original Paperboy, huh?
Roxanne Shanty drops The Bitch Is Back. She goddamn is. Positive K drops The Skills That Pay the Bills. The Goats drops Tricks of the Shade.
The Goats, huh?
The Goats.
They were ahead of their time.
A couple alternative hip hop trio from Philadelphia. A couple of white dudes. Mad, Odie Kato, and Swayzak.
Swayzak.
Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, never heard of them. Where are we? We're at there, right there. We got UGK dropping Too Hard to Swallow.
Wait, the third
Their
album?
third album in the same year? What the fuck?
I wonder if these are like mixtapes before they were mixtapes.
Probably. Ghetto Boys Uncut Dope. Ghetto Boys Best. Ice Cube drops The Predator. The Dogs K9 Bass. OFTB Straight Up Watts. Who's OFTB? Operation from the Bottom. Huh. Never heard of them.
No, never.
They should have had to do the operation on top. God damn it. Cool G Rap and DJ Polo, Live and Let Die. Paris drops Sleeping with the Enemy. The Far Side comes in with Bizarre Ride to the Far Side.
Yeah, that's
absolute fucking flame.
Yeah.
Great album. Heavy D and the Boys, Blue Funk.
No.
Say no more after this. Dr. Dre, The Chronic, in December.
Oh man!
Of
So now we're getting
1992,
into our
bro.
childhood and kind of where I think rap music started to be really
A soundtrack to
influential.
life
Yeah,
that we've grown
yeah,
up in.
and
You know?
I mean, I don't think there's anyone who wasn't listening to Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg, and the Chronic. I mean, obviously a masterpiece. A masterpiece. "Let Me Ride" is my all-time favorite personal song. Um, yeah,
It was.
not
It's
many words need
iconic.
to be spoken. Yeah,
It's
yeah,
still iconic.
it
People
is.
still talk about it,
It is. Yeah,
and it's
and great
still all.
album
It's
cover.
still all over the place.
Great
Yeah.
album cover. Yeah, yeah.
Couple more I'll hit on here real quick. Easy dropped 5150, Home for the Sick.
hmm
And then we have Mac Dre dropping Back in the Hood,
That's funny
which is probably right before he went into
for the bank robbery.
well, I thought it was Conspiracy, right?
It was conspiracy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Mac Dre, absolute fucking Bay Area legend.
We'll get more into that as we progress.
And I guess we'll wrap it up there. That is the list of the albums released. I'm sure that there's tons more, but that is the list that we're reading off of here. Let's get into the highest charting singles. And this, we actually talked about this. The peak position, number one position of that year, the biggest hip hop single was "Jump" by Criss Cross. Number two was Sir Mix-a-Lot with "Baby Got Back."
That's so obvious.
So in the same year, those two songs come out.
Side note, funny because we were just talking about when we started this podcast was "Baby Got Back" as a really
one of the first songs
like,
that catapulted you into that realm of music.
Exactly, and that wasn't PC or the PC, I would say, or PG,
right?
In any way. And I remember watching the music video and Mom again
just
playing the song on the radio. And obviously, as a kid, you kind of get it, but you don't get it, and you don't really understand the innuendos or connotations. But in hindsight, it's a hilarious song. It's still a banger. It's used throughout media and pop culture. So again, we talk about all these artists and all the music and all this stuff, and as just this little white kid, "Baby Got Back" is one of the songs that get you into hip hop music.
So obviously two songs we're gonna remember.
Yep.
I guess they both peaked at one point. So.
That makes sense.
Then we have "Jump Around" from House of Pain.
Again,
which interesting story. I talked about this is that behind the scenes they heard about "Jump Around" coming out and heard about the chorus "Jump Jump" blah blah. They rushed Criss Cross's "Jump" out and released it first.
Yeah, I just saw a YouTube short where what's his face from Everlast was talking about that,
how that went down. Yeah. So, and they were both still massively successful songs, so didn't matter in the end. Then we have "Too Legit to Quit" from MC Hammer.
Yeah.
Okay. Peaked at 5. "Jump Around" peaked at 3. Arrested Development dropped "Tennessee." Another a huge song that year. MC Hammer also dropped "Adam's Groove," which he did for the Addams Family film.
Well, that's funny.
So that was one of the biggest hip hop songs that year.
That's funny.
Arrested Development with another top song that year, "People Every Day." Criss Cross with another top song, "Warm It Up." What are they talking about? They were children. Warm up what? Your porridge?
I think it was like
your toaster strudel.
Yeah, it must have come out around that time.
And then we got a fire ass song, "Ghetto Boys," mind playing tricks on me. So a bunch of fucking absolute bangers on here.
I love that beat.
A bunch of great hits. So that is 1992 hip hop albums. That's a fire ass year. I think that's some of the best music so far.
And you're really seeing the Bay Area merge, right?
All over that list, dude. All
Bay
over that
really
list.
emerging. So 92 seems to be like a blow up, if you will, of Bay Area music.
I feel like there was just as much out of the New York East Coast scene as there was out of like the Bay Area.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
There's a lot of artists,
and you can see the rest of the country's catching up. Everyone's starting to spring up.
Yeah.
In music.
Yeah,
and 92 seems like a really pinnacle year. For hip hop with some big names, big artists
for all these songs that are. I had no. It's funny that we're categorizing and putting these into these little time slots because now it's building a time frame in my mind and taking me back to different time when we were growing up.
Matter of fact, you could probably pinpoint 92 was like the year we got into hip hop music. like full fledged.
I would
don't really understand
say I would say for you, yeah, I'm gonna probably push that back another year or two.
Yeah, because you're like what
Uh,
2, 3 this time.
yeah, exactly. I'm gonna say probably Oregon Street
Okay,
was my pinnacle when you really started showing me
okay,
music.
that makes
So
sense.
I was 7 or 8. So that puts me, that's probably 95, 96. So we're going to get into Tupac. Nas is going to be popping up. DMX. Some Biggie. I don't think you listen to a lot of Biggie. I don't recall it at least. But yeah, we're going to have a lot of different artists popping up pretty soon here that we will definitely have a lot more information and knowledge on. Zach, you have anything else you want to shout out?
No, 92 was a good year. I look forward to continue on as the years peel away.
Sick. All right. Well, thank you for joining us on Measure of Sound. You can follow Measure of Sound on IG, Instagram, and you can click the link in the bio that takes you to our Baker Bros Studios YouTube channel. You can find all of our podcasts on there. The 2 podcasts we do, Measure of Sound, as well as the Baker Bros Show. Thank you for joining us, and enjoy the rest of your day.